which is completely unbleached and virgin right now, and I want to keep it nice. Like, this is 100% grown since I stopped bleaching my hair. Hello everyone. I look ridiculous, I'm sure, but I am working on reparting, so I'm having to like take out chunks. I wanted a part that goes all the way down. Obviously I need to fix these here. I'm working on this row up here. That looks good right here, I think. No, I might have some to fix. We're working our way down. I'm not so concerned about what's going on inside these masses, but I want to be able to have my hair split into two sides, not necessarily halves. But it is already after 3:16, and I need to have a snack before it gets too late. So I'm going to make myself stop, even though I'm not at a stopping point, because I have all these braids out. But at the minimum today, I want to have this side completely done, and ideally start on some of the stuff that's in here. The only stuff that might take the amount of time that this is taking is some of this stuff over here, because I had braids going right down the middle of this part, and so half of it is over here now and half is over here, and I'm having to divvy it up. So that back there ideally should be done today, so I'm not sleeping on that loose hair. That's like #1 spot for me to damage my delicate hair, which is completely unbleached and virgin right now, and I want to keep it nice. Like, this is 100% grown since I stopped bleaching my hair, and when I was bleaching it, it was breaking off, and there was parts that were like this short. My goal was to make it past this comb, and look at that, wonderful. But yeah, we went out to brunch, and then I was working on ordering stuff. That sticker thing you saw, I got a 4-pack of these little sticker activities to test out. Sebastian and I each did one, and we really liked them, so I was searching for some sets to order, and they were really fussy. And then I installed the Libby app on my phone. Okay, good. So those first 2 books I have borrowed from the library. I was making sure they are there. I might need to click on them. I don't love bringing my Kindle, it's heavy, but I know that first book, which Jack's recommended to me, I'm just gonna finish it so fast. I read so fast on vacations. In Duck, it's not a big deal. I'll bring 1 or 2 books because they've got a couple bookstores, and I just keep going to the bookstore and buying the next ones in the series, or getting them on digital if I have to. But so I'm doing this, and I also got another one that's an audiobook, and I've never listened to an audiobook before. I listened to the sample, and I was like, oh, I don't like the way she's reading it. She sounds so monotone. And I guess the book, the speaker in the book, the main character, is not using contractions. Like, I can't. She's like, I cannot. And it just sounds very odd, but it is dystopian, so I think you get into it. Just like, it can take a couple chapters to read and get into a book. So I downloaded that I have to listen to on my phone, and I think it might be good to listen to while I'm crocheting on the plane. So yeah, I spent some time doing that, and then it's just been braiding. So I'm gonna grab a snack and get warm under my electric blanket because it's pretty chilly today, and we're at that awkward time of year where you don't want the heater on because it can get up to 70 or 80, but when it's drizzling and cold, it's like you stood up. Yeah, when it's drizzling and cold, it's chilly in here, but I'm wasting time. I'm gonna go take my break. Bye. Alright, gonna say quick goodnight because I need to go get some water for Jax, who cannot carry anything up and down stairs. We have not made any progress in terms of mobility and independence. And it's almost time to go. We're leaving Friday and tomorrow's Monday. But that was my day. I think I have finished all my braids, unless I decide I'm going to redo the ones at the bottom, which are a little old. They haven't really loosened. The hair down there doesn't grow very fast. I did leave out one row here and 2 rows here, and it stops there. So I had some stuff out for these past couple weeks, but it just ended up in a ponytail or a bun because it was just too far down, and it was getting all crumpled up and not very well protected. So back in the braids where it's nice and safe and not looking like a rat's nest on the back. So we'll see how I like having this out. There's no fixing it when I'm on vacation, so I just have to deal that I've made it. And I enjoy seeing my waves when I let it air dry, but I can also just brush them out because I don't have any sort of gel or anything to hold them. Don't brush them out unless you've really let them dry straight wet, because if I just brush out the waves, then it's just a frizzy, awful mess. My hair gets frizzy very easily, I guess because it's wavy now. But I'm gonna say goodnight, and yeah, Jax wants a snack as well, so I'm gonna go take care of that. Good night, stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.